All right, like, click, subscribe, do all that. We're going to start off with Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Cleveland Browns. All right, the bottom line is the Browns beat the Eagles 22-17. Baker Mayfield, 12 of 22, 204 yards. Nick Chubb, 114 yards. Cardell Hodge, 73 yards. Carson Wentz, 21 of 35, 235 yards, 2 TDs and 2 picks. Miles Sanders, 66 yards. Dallas Goedert, 77 yards and a TD. Carson Wentz. And then Carson Wentz is double around. He throws it up, and he ends up getting picked off by Sion Takitaki. Yeah, that name just sounds funny to say. But anyway, he gets picked off, pick 6, and that's how the Browns score the first touchdown. Touchdown, Cleveland. But then here comes back Carson Wentz doing things the right way, getting a touchdown to Richard Rodgers. Tie game, Eagles. But then Carson Wentz comes back and does stuff the wrong way, getting sacked. That's a safety. 12-17, Browns. And Nick Chubb got him down there, but here comes Kareem Hunt. He's running around the corner, and you know he's about to score. Jump it over, leap it. Touchdown, Browns, Kareem Hunt, 19-10. And there you go. Carson Wentz, he throws the Dallas Goedert. They end up scoring a touchdown, but like I said, it didn't matter. Browns win 7-3. Well, they 7-3. As you see them get the onside kick. And up next, we got the Saints versus the Falcons. Yeah, they went ahead and did this game. It was not Jameis Winston that started. It was Taysom Hill that started. You want to know how he did? He laid the smackdown on the Falcons, 24-9. Let's get to what he did today. Taysom Hill, 18 of 23, 233 yards, 2 rushing TDs. Michael Thomas had about 104 yards. Matty Ice, 19 of 37, 232 yards and 2 picks. Todd Gurley only had about 26 yards. Calvin Ridley only had about 19 yards. My bad, Calvin Ridley had 90 yards. Yeah, you already knew Alvin Kamara was going to get his, and he got his. It ended up being before halftime. Touchdown, Saints, 10-9. And then Taysom Hill said, "The hell with that, I'm going to just run it anyway on 4th and goal. I'm scoring. Touchdown, Saints again, 17-9. And Taysom Hill, and then again he said, why not? I'm just going to take it in again and do what I need to do again. Lay the smackdown like it's supposed to be laid. Done deal. The Saints go 8-2. And up next, we got Bengals versus DC squad. The DC squad actually came through and ended up beating the Cincinnati Bengals 20-9. Let's check the stats. Alex Smith, 17 of 25, 166 yards, 1 pick, and 1 TD. Antonio Gibson, 94 yards and a TD. Terry McLaurin, 84 yards. Joe Burrow, 22 of 34, 203 yards, 1 TD. Sameen Perrine, 19 yards. Tyler Boyd, 85 yards. Antonio Gibson running in, like I said earlier, TD, DC squad. And Joe Burrow sets it up for A.J. Green. Welcome back to life. His first TD of the year. A.J. Green. Tie game. And Alex Smith over there hits off Steven Sims. Touchdown, DC squad. Now, the sad thing about this is Joe Burrow, this happened to him in the 3rd quarter. He ended up having a torn ACL, and he knew it the moment he went down. He basically said that, hopefully he could get back to health and do what he needs to do, but he's pretty much out for the rest of the season, man. Hope you get better, Joe Burrow, you know what I'm saying? And then Dustin hit a couple of field goals, and that was pretty much it for this game. And up next, you got the Panthers taking on the Lions. And the bottom line here is the Lions played like absolute trash today. The Panthers ended up beating them 20-0. No Teddy Bridgewater today. They had to back up P.J. Walker, who used to play in the XFL, and he did good things. And he did good things here today. 24-34, 258 yards, 1 TD, and 2 picks. Mike Davis, 64 yards and a TD. DJ Moore, 127 yards. Matt Stafford, 18-33, 178 yards. And AP, you already know who AP is. It's 18 yards, that's all he did. TJ Hawkinson, 68 yards. And if don't know AP, that's Antonio Peterson. Adrian Peterson. And Mike Davis scores the first touchdown. As you can see, you already knew what time it was. And you know, ain't no scoring going to be done at Tampa and Panthers without Curtis Samuel over on the business. You know what I'm saying? More business being displayed, chilling, doing his thing, playing video games, all that good stuff. Oh, getting mad. A field goal from Joey Slye here and a field goal from over there. And bottom line is, that's how this game went, and that's how it was done. Deal, done. The backup came through and laid the smackdown on the Lions. They didn't get a damn thing. They didn't do a damn thing. They was out there looking pathetic at every aspect of the field, and that's how it went down. And up next, you got the Steelers taking on the Jaguars. And the Steelers end up laying a smackdown on the Jaguars, 27-3. Ben Roethlisberger, 32 of 46, 267 yards, 2 TDs, 1 pick. James Conner, 89 yards. Deontay Johnson, 111 yards. Jake Luton, 16 of 37, 151 yards and 4 picks. It's ridiculous. James Robinson, 73 yards. DJ Clark, 41 yards. And then big hits off Chase Claypool. You already knew what time it was with that. Touchdown Steelers. And then they break Benny Snell to get in there, and he scores again. 17-3 Steelers. And then big hits Eric Ebron. I still don't know how he got him from the Colts. But anyway, hits him for a TD. And this game was pretty much done. And another pick. Trash work. Steelers 10-0. Still undefeated. Up next, the Patriots versus the Texans. The Texans actually pulled the win out against the Patriots. Hard-fought battle indeed. It was 27-20. Deshaun Watson, 28-37, 344 yards, 2 TDs, and 1 rushing TD. Brandon Cooks, 85 yards. Cam Newton, 26-40, 365 yards and a TD. Damian Harris, 43 yards and a TD. Damiere Byrd, 132 yards and a TD. Damian Harris running it in, starting it off the matchup. Touchdown Patriots. But then Watson answers right back to Randall Cobb. Touchdown Texans, tie game. And then Watson goes back and carries it his damn self, bulldozing people, getting it popping right there. Touchdown Texans, 14-10. And then Watson hits Kiki, do you love me, Conti, for the TD. Touchdown Texans, 21-10. And Cam runs it deep and he hits Damiere Byrd, gets it popping. 17-21. Touchdown Patriots. Basically, it was a lot of stuff. A field goal here, a field goal there. Come here, Fairbairn. And the Texans have to feel good about getting this win. 3-7 for them. Patriots fall to 4-6. And then we got a rematch of last year's postseason. Tennessee Titans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And as you can tell, it was already beef the moment we got on the field. But let's go through the stats. Yeah. Ryan Tannehill, 22 of 31, 259 yards, 2 TDs, 1 pick. Derrick Henry, 133 yards, 1 TD. Corey Davis, 113 yards. Lamar Jackson, 17 of 29, 186 yards, 1 TD, 1 pick. J.K. Dobbins, 170 yards and a TD. Mark Andrews, 96 yards and a TD. Tannehill throws it to Jonnu Smith, who scores first. Touchdown, Titans. Couple of JT field goals there, you know what I'm saying? 6-7, all that. And then you already know what it is. J.K. Dobbins rushes it in there. Touchdown, Ravens. 13-7. My bad, went for the 2. 14-7. And then Lamar Jackson throws it all the way out to Mark Andrews. Gets it up. Touchdown. 21-10. Ravens. Now, help me understand, because I think he's growing a bad habit of doing this. All right, it's 1st and 10, right? But third quarter, minute 58, 13-21. At what point do you just say to yourself, like, yo, just keep running the ball? Take a guess what he does. He's just sitting there waiting in the pocket. And this is the turning point of the whole game right here. You just got one-on-one. It's like, yo, just go ahead and run the ball if you're going to do that. It just looked like he just intended to just launch it up there for whatever reason. And look at this. A.J. Brown was just able to get away from everybody and rush it in, touchdown to take the lead. And they get the 2. It was 24-21 at that point. Touchdown, Titans. But leave it to good old JT to save the day. Tie game. We're going into overtime. But then Derrick Henry comes through and breaks the hearts and souls of all the Black and Purple Express people around the world and ended up beating us 30-24 in overtime. Titans 7-3. Ravens fall to 6-4. All I know Wolf is disgusted, but then again, I still have to go back to the third quarter. I think to myself, like, what is he thinking about with these throws? Again, he did it on 1st and 10. It's like, just keep running the ball, man. That's what we are. That's what we're built for, yo. But, like, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take, man. I just really don't know.